What's up, everyone? This is Blaze Warrior, and I just want to wish all of you a happy New Year's. Welcome to 2017. Thank you for joining me. And today I'm going to be doing a toy review of my personal list, my personal favorite, my top 5 toys of 2016. Now, although 2016 is behind us, I just wanted to take a look at the best toys, in my opinion, from that year and how they can be used as an example for future toys in 2017. So today we're going to first take a look at our number 5 pick, and that is the Armored Batman from Batman vs. Superman. Now, I really enjoyed this figure a lot, specifically because of the detail that just went into making this armored suit. Now, putting the movie aside, I think this figure looked great. I thought the costume was great. Now, let's take a closer look at it. So we see here the markings here. You can tell there's a lot of markings from battle, and I really like that about this figure. It's just so well put together. The articulation is amazing. You can move the arms, you can move the head side to side, move the legs that way, open it up, bend the knees, move the foot a little bit. Overall, I think this figure was great. I was very pleased with it. I was pleased with what Mattel provided us with. This is a quality figure in my opinion. I thought they did a very good job. Now, one of my favorite parts about this is the chest piece. Just the detailing and the wash effect that it has all around the armor. I just think it's great. I like that it's not fully colored here. It's faded. There's like different tones of gray and silver. I just like that about this. And even behind the cape, you see some detailing over here and right here in the back piece, and I just think that they did a very good job with this figure. Now, the only critique I had for this was the cape. It's a bit heavy. I didn't really like it that much, but I've grown to love it, and I'm working with it, and I like it a lot. I like the helmet. You can see the scratch marks on his helmet. They're very nicely done. I like the eyes, the wide eyes. The mouth, it could have been a little bit better, but overall, I think this was a solid figure, and I give this a big thumbs up. Now, next up, we're going to be taking a look at a figure that I didn't think would make this list, but it did, and that is Commander Powell from Star Wars Rogue One. This is a 3 3/4 figure. I really like this figure. It surprised me. I'm not a big fan of the 3 3/4 figures, but this one, when I saw it, I just had to get it. Now, if we look here, just look at the detailing on this. They really put in a lot of work and effort into this figure. Oh my goodness, just look at that. Look at the face. I like that the head, it closes and it opens. Close, open, close, open. They did a very spot on job with this figure. You can do this with it. You can have it in a battle position. You can do a lot of things with this figure, and I think it was very well put together. I like the detailing, the texture, the little pouches. They did a good job. The little bag, it comes off. Here's the thing right here. You can just easily put it right back on. Overall, solid performance with this figure. It made my list. I really enjoyed it. If you haven't gotten it already, go check it. Check this figure out. It's very good. I liked it a lot. Next up on my list, I have Deadshot. Now, putting the movie aside, I think Deadshot was the best part about it, and specifically this figure. I mean, look at that. It looks just like the character. This costume was phenomenal. I repeat, phenomenal. Like, the line work that went into this, the pants, the wrinkled look, the texture in his vest. Right here, you have his wrists right here. Even on the side here, it says, "I am the light, the way." It even says it there. Just look at the helmet, the texture that's in that helmet. I think this is very well put together. You can see the line work, the texture, the feel of this figure. It has good articulation as well. You can put it in your favorite battle poses, and I'm just in love with this figure. Now, one thing I didn't like about it, which I hope they can improve upon for future action figures from this line, include better accessories. I mean, a little gun for Deadshot's not really enough. I would have preferred if they brought something a bit bigger, but overall, this figure was great. And the best part about this figure was that it's removable, so you can easily just take off the head, just squeeze, and take it out, and then you can put on Will Smith's head. Now, I didn't have a problem with this because it looks like Will Smith. It's not 100%, but it's close enough to appreciate what the figure is, and I just enjoyed it a lot. This figure was something I didn't expect from Mattel. It actually surprised me a bit, considering the other figures they put out, but this one really was a well done figure. So there we go, that shot. Now at number 2 we have Colonel Rick Flag from Suicide Squad again. Now it might seem a bit biased that I'm choosing DC figures here, but I'm not. I just really appreciate how they were made. Specifically Rick Flag, I mean, the articulation in this figure, you can do a lot with it. You can point it, do a lot. It's great movement. It has a waist swivel, which is nice, and move it around a lot, which is great. It comes with different accessories too. It comes with this little knife. It comes with this little gun right here. You can remove it too. It's nice. And I just like the detailing and the texture with this figure. The vest is one of my favorite parts. It's not tough. It's tough, but it's not at the same time. It's like a little space. It's like a little plastic, and I like it. And it's somewhat looks like Joel Kinnaman. I really do think so. And gloves and the line work here. It just goes around here. This part right here. Across the pants. I just think they did a nice job, especially on the boots. They have nice line work here. The front side. It's just a well done figure overall. I can tell a lot of effort went into making this. I think they did a very good job with it. Now, my favorite figure of 2016 was definitely the Imperial Hover Tank Pilot. Now, if you haven't seen Rogue One, well, spoiler alert, you should. And I'm not going to spoil anything, don't worry guys. But I think the Imperial Hover Tank Pilot was super cool. Now, it's a shame we didn't really get to see much of him in the movie, but I think this figure was great. It's not white, but it has that white. It's white, but it does not, because it has this wash effect. It has dirt here on the helmet, on the back, and here on his chest, on his helmet. I think they did a great job, and the articulation on this figure was great. You can move the arms that much. You can bend the biceps. You can do this. I mean, there's a lot you can do with this figure. It has great articulation. I like the pants, the textures they have here. And here on the boots and on the legs, it has a wash effect. As you can see here, it's a bit brown. It's not white. This figure is not entirely white. It has a bit of dirt here. I think they did a very, very good job with this figure. Definitely one of my favorites. It's my favorite Black Series figure for sure. And it's my favorite of this year. So anyways, guys, thank you for watching this video. If you agree with my list, comment down below. If you don't agree with my list, then tell me what should make the list. I have a lot of collectible figures. I'm typically a Mattel Black Series collector. That's mainly what I focus on. But let me know what you guys think about my top 5 list for 2016. And hopefully in 2017, we're going to get even greater toys. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.